Well, hello and welcome to the Wednesday Morning Mug, the fastest growing laid back sports web chat in the cyber community today. I'm Iron Man Herb Bailey, along with the star of the show, Charlie Harper mug, the exact replica mug from the Two and a Half Men show that Charlie Harper used. And I welcome you to this edition of the Wednesday Morning Mug here as we go into late January already, the week of 2 week late before Super Bowl. But I'm glad you're here. And it's a special day today because this is a 2 year anniversary of the Wednesday Morning Mug. That's right. Been going for 2 years. Start a show, Charlie Harper Mug, and yours truly, Iron Man Herb Bailey. Been coming to you on a Wednesday morning for 2 years on the fastest growing laid back sports chat and cyber community today. And let's just have a sip of coffee together. I got Dunkin' Caramel going right now. What do you got going? Huh? As you talk to your screen. Uh, so happy anniversary! We got to like almost over 7,000 views for the high one week, and then we've covered the United States and 18 countries was I think the high, and so we'll keep going. And as the podcast begins next month, we'll continue to promote the Wednesday Morning Monday. It's not going anywhere. It's going to grow, 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 and I'm glad you like it. So a little pep talk of love there as as we're all about fitness here on the Wednesday Morning Mug also, and the Red Sox, as you can see behind me. So speaking of the Red Sox, I went to take a little visit to visit family in Connecticut this past week, and I'm in the airport last week in the Atlanta airport. And my dad, when I was growing up, used to say, Herb, you can catch anybody out in a crowd. You have a gift of that. And I do. That's why I love being in airports, because if there's somebody that's like famous or something, or I think is famous, I'll see you. And so we're in the airport, and it's the flight from Atlanta to Hartford. And all of a sudden I look over, and who's there but Baseball Hall of Famer, Red Sox great Wade Boggs. And I immediately saw him, and of course I was telling everybody around, hey, that's Wade Boggs. I'm sure he appreciated that. But I really couldn't get too close to him until I knew he was going to be on first class on the plane. And so I knew I was going to pass him on the plane, so I wasn't in first class. And as I'm up, I see his wife, and then I see him. He's on his headphones with a laptop. I said, well, I'm not going to miss this opportunity. And so I stretch my hand out over his wife, and he sees my hand and grabs, and I said, Wade, I just want to say it's a pleasure to meet you. And he shook my hand, smiled, and all that. And so that was a moment in time. I didn't want to miss that moment in time, but that wasn't the only moment. That wasn't the only moment, because as we got to Bradley Airport, International Airport in Hartford, I'm looking at the baggage claim, and who's waiting for his baggage but Wade Boggs. I said, well, I'm just going to go right next to him. So I got right next to him, and I started staring at his hand, and he looked at me like, what's the problem? And I said, Wade, I just want to see the World Series ring. And he laughed, and he showed me the World Series ring, and we had a moment. And nice bling, let me tell you. Even though it was a Yankee World Series ring, nice bling. So I had my little moment last week with Baseball Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. And he was accessible, he's trying to say. I didn't ask for an autograph, because if I asked for an autograph, then that would have started a steamroll of people probably, and I didn't want to do that to him. But I got my moment with Wade Boggs, and it's always neat to see somebody that is a celeb that's like right next to you, and they're normal people. He had to get his luggage. His wife was saying, Wade, get the right luggage, and he gave an eye roll. So normal guy. Speaking of the podcast, next month the podcast will be debuting. I'm just getting all the wrinkles out. The Bailey Brew Sports Chat podcast. It'll be a live podcast with also a tape delay, and it'll be guests from around the corner and around the world. And literally, it'll be from around the corner and around the world. I'll have people Skyping in or video chatting in from around the world, and it'll be a fun podcast. I've already been told to keep it very funny, and of course I keep it funny. Come on. I have a sense of humor. And so it will be fun. So the podcast, look for the podcast next month, and of course my book, Sports Memories Woven into Life, that people are waiting for a long time to see. Me too. It's ready, and you'll be getting it in your hands very soon. 22 chapters of sports positivity, and bringing sports memories and weaving life lessons into it. So be looking for that book coming into your hands very soon. And also, because the time is kind of moving pretty good, the Saturday before Thanksgiving 2018 will be the third annual Bailey Fitness Brew. I was going to do it on a podcast, but you got to start working out. And it's going to be all new course and what to do during that day. So be looking for it, but it'll be the Saturday before Thanksgiving on 2018. You'll hear a whole lot more about that. And my Huddle 5 sports counseling, Sports 5 lessons, video, Facebook video chat, bringing the athlete to be the best they can be on and off the field. You'll be hearing a lot more of that too. That's taken off. So fitness. Let's talk a little bit about fitness today. When I lost all my weight, I was really 100% into running, and I did a lot of road races. I ran a lot of miles, lost a lot of weight, got very, very trim, and I put muscle on, and so I've gained weight back with muscle, as you can see, and really love weightlifting and bodybuilding. I'm going to be incorporating both of them this year, as I'm going to go full strong back into running, as and I want to have a great time running on the Manchester road race on Thanksgiving morning 2018. But I also want to do a few other road races before that. But I also want to continue my weightlifting and bodybuilding. So because 2019 Ironman magazine, I'll be 55. Had a moment there, and I want to be on the cover of Iron Man magazine. So that's the goal. That's why I'm shooting. So anybody watching, anybody from Iron Man magazine, you tell them about Iron Man Herb Bailey. They'll already know because I'll be contacting them, and they'll know that the cover man will be ready in 2019. That's right, Pep Pokolov. Royal Rumble this week. WWE Royal Rumble. Be watching. I'll be talking about that next week. It's always a fun time to watch the Royal Rumble on the WWE. They had their 25th anniversary Raw. Stinker. It stunk. They could have done a whole lot better with that. And my Super Bowl prediction, my early Super Bowl prediction from the Steam, from the Charlie Harper mug. Are you ready? Early Super Bowl prediction? Philadelphia Eagles by 5. This is Iron Man Herb Bailey, along with the star of the show, Charlie Harper mug, saying thank you for watching. And we will see you very, very soon. Have a great week.